How does physical health and well-being help you to supersize and grow your business, or help to supersize and grow your business? Not just your health, but the health of your organization, as well as the physical aspects of your business itself. The resources, the equipment, resources including human resources, you and all the other people that help you build your business or interact with you, the facilities, I would like to include actual planning and processes for long-term and short-term physical facilities, etc. But I also want to consider the condition of different properties, different assets, the value of them, and how do we maintain and take care of them, as well as do we have emergency action plans, EAPs, we used to call them in corporate. And although all of my businesses have always had EAPs for the environment that they're in. So if you're in a snowy environment, you have different conditions and different things that you take into consideration than if you're in a tropical environment. And so those are always part of our emergency action plans. But I'm curious if anyone had pandemics in their action plans before 2020. I know that we did not. We do now, of course, but we didn't then. And how we will handle them, regardless of how outside sources tell us to handle them. So processes for handling things that we could not even have anticipated, are those part of your emergency action planning process? And then you, as the leader and setting an example for the rest of the organization, how physically fit and how do you physically take care of yourself, or what kind of an example do you set for yourself, for your organization? When I was in my 30s and 40s, and I'm looking back and judging this, of course, but when I was in my 30s and 40s, I was a horrible example of physical health and well-being. I was super skinny. I didn't eat right. I didn't take care of myself. And all of that culminated in other challenges that caused me to have a sudden cardiac arrest and actually die in 2010. And so in my 50th year, I almost checked out once and for all. And that was my incredibly important wake-up call to say, okay, you got to consider all of these areas and aspects of your life, whether you're just an employee or a family member or a business owner. You have to take care of yourself first and foremost. You know, it's just like the saying that says you can't love anybody else until you love yourself. And so we want to take that into consideration and make sure we're considering that we are being a good example. And I was laughing because I shared this in the Be a Better You annual challenge. And I realized that of the 5 main things we need to do in order to physically be healthy and take care of ourselves, I was doing a really, really bad job of every single one of them. And I thought, well, maybe I was doing one, but I wasn't. I was not doing any of them. And that was a huge enlightening reminder today that I need to do those things all the time and on a continuous basis. Most of them are automatic habits for me now, but every once in a while I will fall into my evil ways of not sleeping enough, not getting enough hydration, not being mindful or spending any time thinking, just doing, not choosing whole foods and not moving my body. I think one of the best things that came out of my sudden cardiac arrest is I became I got to do something physical every single day person. And I remember my family saying, there's no way you can't exercise every day for a year. And I'm like, yeah, watch me. 8 years later, it was the first time I actually missed a day because I couldn't get out of bed. I couldn't walk. I had another health challenge. Was I don't know what was going on, but I figured it out with a friend of mine out west. She helped me to look at eating for my blood type. And that was the thing that got me out of bed again, which is kind of fascinating to think about. What we put into our body makes a huge difference in our energy level, our confidence, our ability to make decisions, be resilient, recover from physical challenges more quickly, etc. So today, I would love if you would share in the comments below one way that you think has a tie into physical health and well-being that it positively impacts and helps you to grow and supersize your business. I would say that I can 100% guarantee that having a gratitude or a mindfulness practice, prioritizing sleep, hydration, good nutrition, and physical movement, all of those things will make a huge impact on you physically. And that allows you to be less emotional, be more rational, make better decisions. I don't know about you, but when I'm not feeling good, and I wasn't feeling good like for the last 2 weeks of last year and about the first 2-3 weeks of this year, I guess we're only on week well, we're coming into week 4. And it just slowed me down, made me tired and lethargic and less energetic than I usually am. And I don't like that. I don't like a slow start to the new year. So physically, I know how critical it is that we take care of ourselves. And that includes our assets and physical locations. It means having ways for people to incorporate and making sure that they incorporate those 5 things into their lives. I mean, it's pretty easy. You could have a little mini course for your employees on mindfulness, meditation, hypnosis. You could encourage them to sign up for an app that has any of those features. There's literally hundreds and hundreds of them. And there are literally millions of people that do these things. And it puts us at a competitive disadvantage if we are not taking care of ourselves, taking care of our employees, taking care of our facilities, etc. That's all I've got today. Have an awesome day. And I will, of course, be with you tomorrow with another area of the 9-part life framework as we dive deeply into how we can use different areas and aspects of our life, combine them all together to help us grow and build and supersize our business. Any questions? If I can help you in any way, ask. Otherwise, have a fantastic day. And I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.